So Hannah, at the studio, we were about, at the time that I started, just about 50-50 male to female ratio at the studio. And I think at the time that we ended, it was actually slightly more women there than men. I'd be curious to ask you, both in terms of like
was it conscious?
No, I mean, like how does that compare, do you think, in your other experiences in other studios, and also just, post Soup being a freelancer, was Soup different, or, how different was it from other studios?
Well, I nearly almost had always been in scenarios where there'd been like one or two females in general. And if there were women there, they were the, production assistants or the person that answered the phones, or maybe a designer, but certainly not somebody who would have been, first of all, in charge, and secondly, like the majority of the people working on it. And I felt like that's pretty common around my time when we were going through. So I graduated college in 2006, and I think it was me and 3 other girls in our graduating animation class, as far as 2D animation goes. I don't know about 3D because I didn't pay attention, but I didn't. I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of maybe it was a little bit more diverse there. But then I got into the point where I was hiring and going to senior shows and seeing people interview, and I found it just, over time, more women applied than men.
My graduating class was just about 50-50, I think.
I remember when I was at AIB during a senior show, and there was only one male guy in the whole graduating class, and I was like, what? This is crazy. So it felt like things were turning more female, or females were more geared towards 2D animation. I can't say for 3D because I don't know, but it felt more accepting, and I do feel like the atmosphere at Soup2Nuts changed from when I first started there to where it became, because when I first showed up, it was like lots of beer drinking, lots of bros, maybe not bros, but it was very yeah, dude, let's do the dude, man's dude. I don't know. And then eventually it was video games, mostly, right? It became nerdier, and nobody liked drinking that much, and
except at Christmas.
Except for at Christmas, and then we were like, damn, and then that would be the time. But it became a softer culture and more touchy-feely. Is that what I meant to say? Yeah, I mean, you were there the whole time I was there. Did you feel like there was a transition? You too. Yeah, I don't want to be the one talking about this.
From people not hanging around with each other to hang around with each other?
Did it get girlier? I don't know.
I think there were more girls there. I mean, I don't know. It wasn't
that's a fact.
I'm not going in there. They're talking about dresses. I mean, what do you mean?
It was.
Everything was.
And if you think about it, the people who were when the last things we were doing with Word Girl at our full capacity with Word Girl and Astro, I think most of the heads were female.
Yeah.
Aside from the directing positions where you and Dan Flynn.
Was that because all the men had decided to get bigger jobs in LA and the women came in?
No. Some people moved to LA, I guess.
Yeah, they did. Because it used to be. Well, I guess storyboard was still male. I don't know. But it did feel lady-centric.
I felt very comfortable there, being.
I mean, they were good. I mean, what?
Yeah,
does it matter? I mean,
it doesn't matter to me.
Is it too awkward for you guys to talk about? Or?
No, I didn't know. Him saying that. I was
we have no
was it?
authority
I
on the
have
subject.
No
I think
Really?
is the truth.
I didn't know there was a ratio or anything.
Oh, I thought about it all the time. I was like, am I hiring too many women? I felt like.
Well, you hired the best person for the job.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, am I actually skewed? And I was thinking about opposite sexism, commercials being like, oh, my stupid husband. I think about that and I hate it.
Anywho.